Okay, so it's been a while. Wait, oops, wrong. Okay, this one. Okay, it's been a while since I did a translation stream. Okay, so as you guys may know, a couple months back, like Kyonyuu Fantasy 5 was released. Okay, and of course I haven't streamed the main game, but as well as I haven't played it behind the stream. Okay, but I did do the trial version in Japanese. I did some commentary on it. Okay, the 5 trial version is way shorter than the other, so that's a bit disappointing. But but at least they did a proper explanation of a proper rundown of the characters and the story, so you get the gist of it. Okay, so it's very well written. It's a very well written beginning compared to the other versions. Okay, so I decided, like, okay, I did trial version, like translation, might as well like do it here. Okay, yeah, and I actually planned to do this stream earlier, but I would say that for me, playing Japanese games and streaming takes a lot of concentration, and this past month I'm not able to concentrate much. Okay, it's like kind of saying that I would say I'm mentally not prepared to do that. That's why, like, I've been putting it off for a couple of weeks. That's why as well I haven't streamed any games in Japanese as well. But I'm almost back at full. I'm basically, I would say, like around 70% back to my old self. Okay, but easy to say, Kyonyuu Fantasy 5, the story is about a prince. Okay, and it's kind of weird because for Kyonyuu Fantasy series, right, we always get the protagonist who is actually very, like, the underdog, right? Okay, he's the underdog. He's at the bottom of the cast. So take for example the first one. He's basically an orphan. Lute is an orphan. He doesn't have anybody and no family members and whatsoever. And although he didn't start exactly from zero, but it's almost zero. Okay, but he was given the chance to rise up. Okay, but this time we get the protagonist is a prince, so he starts off better than the rest. Okay, because if you think about it, 1 and 2 is roughly the same. They became knights, but a very low ranking knight. 3 start as like an unknown god. 4 starts off with a failed knight who became man of the cloth. Okay, so 5 is in a sense way better than the rest. Okay, so but then there's reasons for that. Okay, so we'll go through it. Okay, I assume that it will finish within 2 streams because that's exactly how it takes for me to finish the trial version in Japanese. Okay, it might take longer, it might take shorter time. Okay, because I didn't prepare much for the stream except for, like, I'm using the notes that I written down back when I do the Japanese version. Okay, so with that said, let's start translating Kyonyuu Fantasy 5. Okay, but like I say, it's it's very short. Okay, so I actually, like, played it before in the Japanese version. Okay, so 数ヶ月前, a couple months before. Regalia 王国ガリキア伯領ピューラス城王国 It's cool, right? Let me double check. Yeah, it's basically saying, oh god, I forgot. The Kingdom of Regalia, the Kingdom of Regalia, the Kingdom of Regalia, province of Gargia. Okay, and yeah, and I totally forgot what I said just now. Okay, 繁栄を表すような国石のような眩しい湖のきらめきが街に反射していた。As if to highlight, as if to show the dazzling 宝石のように表すような宝石のような眩しい池を It's as if to show off the dazzling riches of the city. The lake reflects the light onto the city. 空を輝かしい未来を表すように高く青く広がって街を見下ろしていた。As if to highlight even further, the light from the sky is reflected. The light from the sky is reflected and look down upon it. I was like, look down? I was saying like bestowed it from above. It's better. レガリア王国東部ガリキア伯領その首都ユラス The kingdom of in the far eastern side of Regalia kingdom on the far eastern side of the Regalia kingdom in the province of Galicia and the capital Curas. 首都とは中心的都市という意味である。By capital, it means that it's the city which is at the center of it. 港に面する昼のキュラス城に港に面する昼のキュラス城に The Kyros Castle is facing the port in wait 港に面する昼のキュラス城に in the afternoon where Kyros Castle is facing the port. 怪しい人影が3つ舞い降りた。Three suspicious shadows. Three suspicious shadows landed. 背中から伸びる大きな翼。人間のものではない。異形のものである。異形のものである。Okay? They have large wings spread out on their backs. They are not human. They are not human. サキュバ族だ。They are succubuses.
おお、待ちわびていたさ。ゾナ殿にニケ殿だな。もう一人は
we've been waiting for you. So you are Lady Zona and Lady Nike? And the other one? サキュバス族の3人が翼を畳む。The three succubus folded their wings.
ベルベルだよ
ベルベル、サキュバ族踊り子。
マジいいとこじゃん。超お金持ち。
Succubus and dancers. Okay, the race is succubus, occupation is dancer. Oh,
マジいいとこじゃん。超お金持ち。
man, this place is nice. They seem loaded. と、ショートヘアの女がはしゃぐ。And that's what the short hair girl said.
私がゾナ。こっちがニケ。
I'm Zona and this is Nike. Nike. Zona. と、ロングヘアのサキュバスが大人びた口調で言う。And that's what the long-haired succubus said in an adult-mannered tone.
あんたがブルメール教？
Are you... This is... Okay. I'm not good with rankings of the aristocrats. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure of, like, you know, when it's a count, viscount, marquis, baron, or whatsoever. Okay. So I'm just gonna translate this as lord. Are you the lord of Burumeru? But Kyo is at the very least should be at a count level. Maybe it's a duke, but you get the point. Okay, it's a high ranking aristocrat.
私はブルメール教にお仕えするものだ。ささ、早く。主君がお待ちかねだ。首を長くして待っていらっしゃる。
I'm serving the Lord of Brumel. I'm serving the Lord of Brumel. Okay, let's carry on. The Lord is waiting for you. Okay, here comes the problem. Okay, with localization and translation. If I were to translate this, I would say he's been waiting. He's been waiting for you with long necks. But okay, that is translation. If I were to localize this, I would say he's been waiting for you with bated breath. Okay, the reason I say this you will understand later.
マジでキリンみたいに首が長くなってたらどうしよう。
What will happen if he's been waiting with long hair like a long head like a giraffe? Okay, so as you guys can guess, waited with long necks is a Japanese saying. So depending, that's why I say, like, depending on how you're gonna translate it. Okay, how you gonna do with the translation? Either you're gonna translate or you're gonna localize. But I would have taken the creative decision. If I'm the translation lead, I would have localized it. Okay, so I was like, just now I said, if I were to localize, it's supposed to be like waited with bated breath. Oh, what would happen if, like, he lost his breath while waiting? You know?
それホラーじゃん。
Okay, wouldn't that be like a horror flick or something like that? But then you gotta realize, okay, if I were to translate this as wouldn't that be like a horror flick? Then it doesn't fit the era. Okay, remember, Kyonyuu Fantasy series is set in a medieval era, so movies doesn't exist. Okay, like maybe you say, like, wouldn't it be something like out of a horror play? Okay, like a drop, like a, you know, like a stage play. Then it makes sense. So 3人が笑う and the three of them laugh.
主君は本当に踊りがお好きな方なのだ。ご自身で踊るのもお好きだが、何よりも見るのが好きでたまらないという方でな。ささ、早く。
Our Lord really likes to dance. He enjoys dancing himself, but more than that, he enjoys watching people dance. The thing is, like, Sasa Hayaku, this one is like very polite way of, like, he understands that he's in a lower position compared to the succubus because the succubus are esteemed guests, okay? So, and he's just a knight. Oh, okay, soldier knight. He understands it, okay? So he's trying to like, come on, let's go now, but in a much more polite tone.ユラス城内を案内されて廊下を進む。They are being guided to the interior of the castle, and they move on through the corridors. 衛兵がいるのを見ると、扉の向こうがブルメル卿の寝室のようだ。As it seems that there are guards outside of the door, it can be assumed that the room beyond the door is the Lord of Brumel's room.
廊下もいい感じ。マジでお金持ちの屋敷だ。
Wow, the corridor is amazing. Really feel like we're in a rich person's home.
今まで呼ばれた中で一番ね。
It's the best among all of the one that we've been to.
前金すごかったもんね。もらった時やっばーって思ったもん。
My king. The down payment was. Is it down payment? Because down payment you use it for mortgages and stuff, right? The money we got beforehand. But then down payment also works, right? Okay, let's just call it down payment. Okay, the down payment was amazing. Okay, I was shocked when we got it.
ブルメール卿、病気なんだって？
Is the Lord of Brumel sick?
ああ、今日はいつもよりは元気でいらっしゃる。
Sort of, but he's feeling good. He's feeling good today.
うちらの踊りを見れば一発で治るよ。
If he saw our dance, then if he saw our dance, then he'll get better instantly.
ぜひそうあってほしいものだ。
Please do so.
一応言っておくけど、おさわりはなしだからね。私たち娼婦じゃないから。
And just to stress, no touching, okay? We are not whores. Now, this one you can translate to the P word, right? But you have to think about the languages in this era. So whores are much more commonly used. Or a wench. そうとばかりにゾナがうなずく。Okay? And Zona nodded in agreement.
触ったらマジぶっ殺すから。死ね死ね踊りするから。
If you touch us, then we're gonna if you touch us, then we're gonna like shine shine odori is like like the tentacle like entangling people and stuff. So like if you touch us, we're gonna dance you. In other words, like envelop you with the dance, like man eater kind of thing, you know. Yeah.
ブルメール卿はそのような無粋な方ではない。純粋に踊りを楽しみにされているのだ。
The Lord of Brumel is not that kind of person. He really loves dancing. 騎士は扉に近づき、 and the knight went closer to the door. ノックの音を響かせた。And he knocked on it.
閣下、サキバス族の踊り子たちが到着いたしました。
My lord, the succubus dancers are here. Wow, that sounds too casual. But remember, they are like they're talking to an aristocrat, so maybe I would have rephrased that like, my lord, the succubus dancers has arrived. 扉が開いて、おなじみなりの騎士が姿を見せる。As the door opened, a similar looking knight appeared. 無言でうなずいて合図した。And they exchanged glances without saying a word.
さあ、中へ。
Okay. Head in. 3人が寝室に入る。The two of them went inside the room. Oh yeah, by the way, 寝室 is a room, but it's more of a bedroom. Well, a personal quarters.
うふん、広
Wow. It's huge.
いい部屋ね。
What an amazing room.
超いい部屋。ここならちゃんと踊れそう。
Man, this room is really amazing. I can probably okay. I think we can probably dance here. ベッドの上に寝転がっていた細身の老人が体を起こした。ベッドの上をの、okay? An elderly slim man who was lying on the bed got up. ベッドから降りて近づく。He get off his bed and approached them.
閣下、
My lord. 案内した騎士が老人を支える。The knight who guided them went to support the old man.
遠いところよく来てくれたな。
ブルーメル。遠いところよく来てくれたな。え Thanks for coming all the way here.
全然。あんなにたくさん前金もらっちゃったら、もう来るっけないっしょ。
Okay? No problem. Since we got that down payment, okay? We just had to come.
そうね。あれだけもらったらね。
Of course. When we got that kind of money.
一人金貨10枚だもんね。
Yeah, each of us got 10. Each one of us got 10 gold pieces.
良い踊り子に金を払うのは当然のことだ。サキュバス族の踊りは一番だからな。
Of course, paying good money for good dancers is a natural thing. And having succubus dancer and amongst them, succubus dancers are the best.
いい人。超いいおじいさんじゃん。
Isn't if I were to have more leniency, like to fit in with our community, I would call him a DILF. But that is like kind of like taking too much leeway. Here I would just like translate into like, yeah, wow, what an understanding old man. But then understanding is not really it though. Yeah, but I think that's the best I can think of right now. Like I say, I didn't prepare anything except for the notes I got, the notes that I prepared during my Japanese streams. Like it's kind of hard to find the words because like I'm going through this spontaneously. Okay.
ねえ、下のお広間で踊ったらダメ？あっちの方がいい踊りできるよ。
Hey, can we dance in the hall below? I think we can dance better there.
構わぬ。下が良いというのなら下に行こう。
I wouldn't mind. If you think it's better for us to if you think it's better if you think it's better below, then let's head down.
カカ。
頼む。
Please.
では直ちに。
Tadachi immediately. But since he's talking to his lord, so like swiftly.
今日は心ゆくまで楽しんでって。いっぱい踊っちゃうから。
So enjoy yourself today, okay? We're gonna dance a lot. Remember just now was what happened was a couple months back. Okay, and now it's a flashback. 20 years ago. 奴隷のくせに絡むなんて下ろしてはいいのに、よりによって2人の妃をもう出産の時期に絡むなんてね。まあでも奴隷の子は王にはなれないから、なったらこの国はおしまいだよ。奴隷がこの国を治めるなんて。Yeah, this is the one thing that I don't like about, like, it went too fast for my film. Regalia 王国首都。it's not 首都。It's 首都 right? Oh, shit. Just now, it's like a video that you can't really pause. But basically what it says just now is like 20 years ago, a slave got pregnant with the king's child, and like, oh my god, how could that happen, especially when the two concubines are having their child as well. Okay, and then they say something like, there's no way that a child the child of a slave can become the king, something like that. Okay, おかしい。見覚えのある部屋だ。This is weird. I remember this room. 昨夜一杯飲んだはずなのに、ちゃんと自分の部屋にいるぞ。I drank a lot yesterday, and somehow I got back into my room. 俺はむっくりと起き上がった。somewhat lazily. He's staggering, okay? Yeah, lazily is not bad, but like I say, I'm doing it spontaneously. I wobbly got up. 今日は出発の日だ。Today's the day of my departure. イルミナ宮殿に別れる告げる日。It's the day when I'll say goodbye to this. It's the day I say goodbye to Illumina Castle. Oh, Illumina Palace. Okay, wait. You then, yeah, Illumina Castle. もう準備はできている。I've already prepared. 家臣を連れて、午後には宮殿を出発することになっている。Taking my retainers, we are supposed to leave in the afternoon. あれあいつらは Where are those guys?
点呼開始。
Roll call. いつものように、やっぱりあいつらがいた。And as usual, they're here.
暗殺者。
You guys are here, you will probably like know this, okay? I'm not gonna say anything.
暗殺者 B。
暗殺者 C。
リーン殿下、今日こそはお命頂戴いたす。
Prince Leen, okay? Today is the day they will have your life. アホかお前っち。俺の声だろうが。Are you fools? You're supposed to be guarding
そう
me.
だっけ。
Really?
我らこう見えて非常のもの。
As you can see, as you can see, we're
非
outrageous.
常を生きる忍びのもの。
We live outrageously as ninjas. 非常の生きる忍びのもの。This is a bit hard to translate or to localize. We live outrageously as shinobis. I think that's the best I can think of on the spot. 嘘つけ. You gotta be kidding me.
嘘はついておらぬ。我ら非常のもの。
We're not lying. We really are outrageous. ね。非常のもの that's the... Like, the thing is, 非常のもの... Well, 非常 it means like something out of the ordinary. Okay? But then, since they are the guards for the prince, I do not want to like put a negative tone or a positive tone. Because as you know, assassins are supposed to be stupid. Right? But at the same time, they're not bad guys. Or I don't want to like put a positive or a negative tone to it. So let's just say they're outrageous, okay?
今しがた届いたばかりの殿下の朝食を全部食った。
Shit. Okay. We just ate the breakfast that was just delivered. We just ate the breakfast the breakfast that was delivered to you. That was delivered for you. Nani? What?
非常のもの。
Outrageous. 非常のものじゃなくて、非常識の食いしん坊だろうが。You're not outrageous. You're just outrageously eating my food. No, you're just outrageously hungry. Wait. You're just an outrageous glutton. I think that's better.
うまい。殿下に座布団一枚。
Here comes a Japanese culture thingy. Okay. 座布団一枚. It's what basically when comedy show. Well, it's not comedy show. It's more like a variety show that they will give when you did something good. So it's a bit hard to translate this part. If I were to like put this into a Western audience context, I would say something like brownie points or cookies. Okay, it would be like, if I were to localize this, I would say, good, have a cookie, something like that. Iruka, like I would. Wait. There's no voice here. 3人が下品な笑いを見せる。The three of them. 下品 is like uncouth. Okay? The three of them laugh uncouthly. 油断も隙もあったもんじゃない。It seems I can't even let my guard down among these guys.
いつものように泳がれるので
Are you gonna go and swim as usual? 当たり前だ。泳いでいる間に俺の飯もう一度届けるように言っとけよ。Of course. While I'm having my swim, make sure to deliver my meal.
心配はいらぬ。それもまた我らの腹の中に。
Have no fear. They will once again be in our stomach. Don't you, Kuna? Don't eat it. Pool に向かうと、鬼のお月の近衛兵たちが二人ついてきた。今日の午後、俺と一緒に出発することになっている者たちだ。When I head to the pool, I'm being accompanied by two of my royal guards. They are to depart along with me this afternoon. 俺は海パに控えてプールを泳いだ。いつもの俺の日課だ。I changed to my swimming boxers and swim in the pool. This is my daily routine. 泳ぐのは気持ちいい。泳ぐのは得意だし、いくらでも泳いでいられる。Swimming feels good, and I'm good at swimming. I can swim for a long time. I can swim forever also can be translated as that. でも、ここで泳げるのは今日が最後だ。明日からは違う認知が初めての認知が俺を待っている。But this is the last day I'll be here. This is the last day I can swim here. Starting tomorrow, I'll be at a different assigned location. My first assigned area is waiting for me. 泳ぐねか。ボロンドにきっとプールなんかないだろうしな。I bet there are no pools in Borondo. And I assume that this should be Poland. Okay, so Borondo, a parody of Poland. Poland. Okay. I bet there's no pool in Poland.盛大に泳いで戻ると、俺は手早く食事をとった。スープを飲んで、白いパンをかじる。After having a grand time swimming, I quickly took my meal. I drank the soup, and I drank the soup while taking a bite out of my white bread. 見た目は白く、もちもちしていて、うまい。It looks white and fluffy, and it's delicious. I'm not a bit. Bread is not a big thing in my country, okay? But this is very, like, how they describe the texture of bread. It's a normal fixture of the series, okay? Because I'm not, like I say, bread is not a big culture in where I'm from, but it's basically like the writer, he probably researched a lot about this, okay? So that's why, like, even when in writing, he tried to, like, stress out on that. So since I'm translating, I have to, like, stress that out as well, okay? 自分が王族だから食べられるだということは俺も知っている。庶民は普段白パンを口をしない。I know that since I'm part of royalty, I'm able to eat it. Normally, commoners would not be able to eat white bread. 小麦だけで作る白パンは一番上級品で、王族や貴族など、give me a second. Wait, give me a second. Okay. 王族や貴族など、富裕層しか食べない。庶民は口にするのは、来儀で作った黒パンだ。Okay, this is, 小麦 is, okay, let me see. 小麦 is wheat, right? Yeah, wheat. Okay. It says here, white bread is made out of wheat, and they are considered as a luxury item. Only royalty, aristocrats, and the rich are able to eat it. Normally commoners will eat black bread that are made out of rye wheat. Wait. Yeah, they are made of rye. Okay. 白パンはもちもちした感触をしているが、黒パンはもちもちではなくて硬い。White bread are fluffy, have a fluffy texture to it, while black bread have none of it, and it's hard. 硬くてぎっしり詰まっている感じだ。おまけにしょっぱい。硬くてぎっしりつ、okay? Basically, if I were to translate this, if I were to localize it, it's hard as a rock, and on top of that, しょっぱい。Salty? Oh my god. しょっぱい。Yeah, salty. 子供の頃に宮殿で黒パンを食べていた記憶がある。When I was a child, I remember eating black bread in the castle. 宮殿, it could be a palace, it could be palace, it could be castle, but I would rather prefer, like, if they say palace, it'll be like OQ, because palace is for royalty, castle as long as you're rich. But then this is royalty, but then they didn't specify it's at OQ, so I consider this as a castle. ザマス王妃を差し金ね。ザマス王妃の差し金で、白パンではなく黒パンが毎日届けられていたのだ。It's the work of the queen, of one of the concubines, Zamas. It's the work of one of the concubines, Zamas. Instead of having white bread delivered to me, they delivered black bread to me instead every day. だが、アズラルド一世が食事中に不意打ちで現れて黒パンにがつき激怒。But as Azarot the First came by when I was eating, suddenly came by when I was eating and saw that I was eating the black bread, and he was outraged. それ以来食事は白パンになった。And ever since then, my meal is accompanied by white bread. 黒パンの生活の白パンの生活を変えてくれた人に王道を立つ前に挨拶しなきゃならない。I have to thank the person who changed my black bread staple into white bread, okay, before I leave the capital.
ボロンドよりガリキアの方が良かったな。
Rather than going to Borondo, I would rather go to Garikia.
リッチな白領に行きたかった。
I would want to go to a rich province.
あそこでっかい塩湖があるし、魚もうまいしな。
There's a big salt lake there, and the fish is amazing there. 3人が勝手なことを言う。And the three of them 3人が勝手なことを言う。3人が勝手なことを言う。The three of them 3人が勝手なことを言う。Okay. And the three of them spout what's on their mind.
女も美人だし。
Okay. And the women there are beautiful too.
エルフもやってくるし。
And elf would be coming.
ああ、名馬はあれども伯楽は常にはあらず。暗殺者はあれども伯楽はあらず。剣船と暗殺は成功せず。じっと手を見る。
This is hard. This is hard. Those who are translating this is gonna be like having a hard time. Hakuraku. Just a moment, okay? Hakuraku. Well, I would just like to say, okay, like this one here is very poetic, okay? Even though this is definitely like you have to localize it. I don't see any way for you to translate this. You have to change it to a you have to change this to a local, you have to localize it to the Western audience. You cannot translate this. If you translate it, this will feel very, very off. Okay? 白馬はあれ。
ああ、名馬はあれ れども
名馬
伯楽は常にはあらず、暗殺者はあれども伯楽はあらず、剣船と暗殺は成功せず。じっと手を見る。
Okay. If I were to localize it, okay, I would say that, okay, although we have fame, but we were not able to enjoy it. Although we are assassins, we will not be able to enjoy it. When we swing our swords, we fail at assassinating. The only thing we can do is look at our hands. Basically, do nothing. That's the best I can think of spontaneously, okay? Untouch A と Untouch B は手を見る。A, Assassin A and B, look at their hands.
俺、生命線短いんだよね。
And here comes, like palm reading, okay? Man, I have short lifeline. And by the way, I'm just like I know only the basic of like palm reading, okay? So like you look at my hands, the palm, like you can see like letter on it, right? Mine is like an M, okay? Like they say like my lifeline is that you see that what connects to your to your hand, okay? So if you look at your hand right now, if the line connects to the if your line could if you can see the line, right? If the line connects from one end, it basically it needs to connect to the palm of your hands, okay? And if it doesn't reach the palm of your hand, that basically means that you have a short lifeline. The further away from the palm, the shorter your lifeline. And god damn. My left hand lifeline is pretty short. My right hand lifeline is pretty decent. It's almost reached the palm. Well, you can check out yourself.
俺、運命線ないんだよね。
The fortune Ume-sen. My fortune line. Oh, I don't have a good fortune line. Fortune line, I'm not sure which one.
ああ、悲しきかな我が人生、悲しきかな我が暗殺の道。進んで迷って進んで、気づけば遥か彼方へ後退する。
Oh, what? I think this one I can translate better. Oh, what unfortunate life we have. Oh, what unfortunate life as an assassin we have. Oh, what's that? Okay. Oh, what unfortunate life awaits us. What unfortunate life awaits us on this assassin's path. As we go on, we get lost even and further as we go on ahead. By the time we realize it, we went to the horizon and made a turn back. Something like that.
詩人だな。
Man, you're a poet.
俺、金融詩人に転職しようかな。
Maybe I should change my job to a troubadour instead.
詩人だけで食ってくのは大変らしいぞ。いいとこなんか一つもない超ろくでなしの主君を褒めまくる詩も読まなきゃいけないみたいだからね。
It seems like it's gonna. Well, is it a troubadour? Troubadour is on. Wait. Is it a troubadour? Wait. What do you call the people back in the day? A traveling minstrel. But wouldn't that be a troubadour? Shijing. Shijing is direct. If you translate it directly from Japanese, it would be, well, if you just look at kanji, it means that poet man. Okay, so you translate this to a troubadour or a minstrel. Yeah, minstrel is better. Okay, being a minstrel, okay, living on being a minstrel alone is hard. Wait, let me hear it again.
詩人だけで食ってくのは大変らしいぞ。いいとこなんか一つもない超ろくでなしの主君を褒めまくる詩も読まなきゃいけないみたいだからね。
Yeah, I heard it's hard living on being a minstrel. There's nothing good about it, and you always have to praise your Lord and read poems to him every day.
詩を読む前に空気を読まなきゃならんってか？せちかわいね。
Before reading a poet, you need to read the room first. What an unforgiving will.
うまいね。座布団1枚。
Man, that's good. Have a cookie. 俺は立ち上がった。And I stood up.
陛下のところに行かれるんで。
息子として、だからね。It's my duty as a son.
でも殿下をボロンドに飛ばすって決めた方ですよ。殿下お嫌いなんじゃん。
But isn't he the one that isn't he the one that sent you to Poland? It seems that he hates. 俺は苦笑を浮かべた。And I had a bitter smile on my face. でも黒パンを白パンに変えてくれたら、それに。But he's the one that changed he's the one that changed, basically saying that he's the one that changed, his meal from being a from having black bread to white bread. Besides, 俺のたった一人の父親だ。And besides, he's my only father. 中庭に出たところで、俺はしている女たちを出くわした。As I left to the inner gardens, I met up with some girls that I knew. ゆる軍道。ジル軍道。大商人の娘。ジル軍道とユル軍道。宮廷に仕える次女だ。It's ジル軍道 and ユル軍道。Both of them are attendants in the palace. They are both attendants in the castle. 次女たちの中では一番の巨乳だ。思わず胸を見てしまう。They have the biggest assets in the whole. They are the ones that have the biggest assets in the whole castle. I unconsciously look at them. やっぱりでかいな。
今日行くの？
You're leaving today?
今日だって。
Oh, he's leaving today? He is leaving today.
ボロンドだっけ？何もないところでしょ？
To Bolin, was it? There's nothing there, right?
そう、僻地。一番王国で貧しいところ。
Yep. Impoverished. The most poorest region of the country.
絶対出世しないね。
He's definitely not gonna get. Shusei means being promoted, right? But it doesn't only mean like you're being promoted in the terms of like in terms of like in a company. It also means like raising up the ranks, okay? So basically saying he's never gonna raise up the ranks.
するわけないじゃん。奴隷の息子だもん。半分は陛下の血が入ってるけど、半分は奴隷の血で汚れてるんだから。
Shit. Of course not. He's the son of a slave. Although he have half of the blood of the king with him, but the other half is the blood of a slave running through it. Oh, half of it is the blood of a is sullied by the blood of a slave. Who are you calling sullied or like dirty?
王太子の称号なんかもらえっこないって。
No way that he's gonna be given no way that he's gonna receive the title of a crown prince. 俺は咳払いをしてみせた。I tried to cough. I tried to cough. 二人はちらっと俺を見て、and both of them stared at me. Oh no, it's not stare. And both of them gave a glance at me. 軽く頭を下げて、そそくさ去っていた。Okay. They slightly lowered their heads and left just like that.
あいつら、キラル様とタラキン様の女だな。
Oh my god, the name. Oh my god, the name. Those girls, they are Master Kirare and Master Tarakin's woman, aren't they?
マジ？
Really?
知らないのかよ。
You don't know?
二人が双子ってのは知ってる。ついでに二なりってことも知ってる。
What the fuck? I know that both of them are twins, and I also know that they are both stars.
合成言ってんじゃねえ。チンポ生えてんの双子の方じゃなくって殿下二人。
Shit. I'm not translating this, but it's hilarious.
合成言ってんじゃねえ。チンポ生えてんの双子の方じゃなくって殿下二人。
3人がいつものようにアホをやらかす。And the three of them, okay, and the three of them are being a fool as they are. 自分のことを暗殺者と言ってるが、やってる仕事は俺の護衛だ。Although they keep on saying that they are assassins, but their duty is to guard me. 子供の頃からずっと守ってもらっている。They've been guarding me since I was a kid. 俺はあたりを見渡した。ソニアはいないな。この衛兵の王宮に、Oh, now use 王宮。この衛兵は王宮にいるはずなのにな。Sonia is not here, although the royal guard should be in the palace. 王の部屋に着くと、すでに 重臣たちが集まっていた。これから顧問会議を始めようとしているのだろう。ではと、大司祭長との財務卿の姿が見える。When I reach the uh the king's quarters, once I reach the king's quarters, 重臣 means important figures. Okay, so since we are talking about royalty, palace, and stuff, so these are like the ministers, right? Okay, so I would just consider ministers rather than important figures. Okay, the ministers are already gathered. They are probably going to have a council meeting. Father and the head priest, the father and the head priest and the finance minister. I can see father, the head priest, and the finance minister. レガリア王国の中心だ。ザマス王妃の姿はない。They are the pillars of the kingdom. I don't see the queen's consort Zamas. 我が異母兄弟。二人の王子の姿はない。I don't see my other two siblings. I don't see my other two. If I say blood related siblings, then it's wrong. Basically, like, oh, I can just say, I don't see my step siblings. I don't see my two step siblings anywhere. The two other princes.
今は会議の前の打ち合わせだ。
Now is the is it now is the meet before the meeting. 大祭長王の魔術師メルセルスが冷たい表情を向けた。Okay. The head priest and also the king's magician Meruseus said it coolly towards me. 今日いとまし今日はおいとましますゆえ、お別れのご挨拶を参りました。This is very formal speak. Like, you have to like translate this properly because, I would say, I beg the humblest apologies. I'm here to bid farewell.
おお、そうであったか。今日がその日であったか。
I see. Today's the day, eh? いい男が俺を顔を向けた。And a man of good stature said that to me. And a man of good stature looked at me. レガリア王国、国王アズラド一世、俺の父親だ。It's the king of the kingdom of Regalia, Azardo the First, my dad. しばらくのお別れになります。しばらくお別れになります。The problem is しばらく。We will be apart for a while.
ボロンドは決して豊かな地ではない。苦労も多かろうが、焦らず堅実に収めるがよい。手向けは兵に持たせる。
Okay. Bolin is definitely not a wealthy. It's definitely not a wealthy land. There's gonna be a lot of hardships, but do your best to manage it. Okay. I've already given. Okay, I've already given the soldiers the document, something like that. どうか末永くお元気でいらっしゃいますように。I hope you remain healthy. I hope that you remain healthy for a long time.
うん。タラキンとキラルにも挨拶していくがよい。
Mm-hmm. Go and meet Taraking and Kirar as well. I think I'll go until like we meet. Wait. Yeah, I think I'll go until I'll continue until we meet until we meet the brothers. 俺は王の部屋を出た。これで、昨日も挨拶終わった。あとは出発するだけだ。I left the king's quarters, and with that, I said farewell to my father. All that is left is just to leave. 中に戻ると、as I return to the inner gardens, 俺にお付きのこの兵が愚痴を言い合っている。The royal guard is supposed to accompany me is sharing their complaints to each other.
はあ、憂鬱だよ。何が悲しくてボロンドみたいなところへ行かなきゃいけないんだか。
This sucks. I don't even know what I don't even know what I should feel sad about going to Bolin after all of this.
使えた主君がまずかったな。とんだ貧乏くじだ。
It's all okay. It's all because we got terrible masters. God dang, we pulled the short straw.
ああ、昨日女に別れを告げてきたよ。何年経ちゃ戻れるのか分かったもんじゃないからな。
Yeah, I said goodbye to my woman yesterday. I don't know how long I'll be able to come back.
俺もだ。今回の不妊がなきゃ結婚しようと思ってた女がいたんだが、ボロンドじゃな。出世街道とはおさらばだ。
Me as well. If it's not for this assignment, I would have been thinking about 結婚し I'll be thinking of marrying if it's not for this assignment. But since we're going to Bolin, well, that goes basically saying that goes my promotion.
正直、行きたくない。
To be honest, I don't want to go.
俺もだ。
Same here.
ボロンドは一番貧しいところだからな。あそこは土が硬いんだ。だから、聖堂の桑や月じゃ深く入らない。
Bolin is the most poorest region. The soil there is hard. Here it says like, you know, copper cannot dig deep. Basically, I assume that this also indirectly means that they aren't able to dig wells or something like that.
嘆きの地だな。
嘆きの地. Land of sorrows. Because like the reason why I say it's like the land of sorrows, translated to land of sorrows, is because like, yeah, that place it's very impoverished. There's no chance of you getting promoted. So in a sense, it's sorrows, right? Although it's not directly in it, but it fits with the theme. 気づかず二人が去っていく。And both of them left without noticing me. ボロンドは王国内で一番貧しいし、小麦や大麦の収穫が少ない地だ。小麦 is wheat. 大麦 barley. Bolin is the most impoverished land in the whole kingdom. Wheat and barley are barely harvested there. 進んでボロに行きたいやつはいない。俺ももし選択肢がされたら選んではいない。Nobody will be thinking of going to Bolin. If it was me, and if it's me, and if I'm given a chance, I would not have chose it. だが、20歳になったら、王子はどこかで伯領を赴任するか、顧問会議に加われるのが決まりだ。But as a prince, when they reach the age of 20, they would have to be given a province to manage, or join the council meeting. 顧問会議に加わるのは王位継承者の候補だけである。Those who are able to join the council meeting are those who have the rights to inherit the throne. 王位継承者と見なされていない俺には、顧問会議に加わるという選択権はない。As for me, who is not being seen as not being seen as a candidate, to inherit the throne, I don't have the choice of joining the council meeting. もちろん、俺に王太子の称号を与える未来もない。And of course, I'm also not being given the chance of being given the title of the crown prince. 王太子の称号は、次はお前が王だという印だ。Being given the title of the crown prince is basically saying, hey, you're gonna be the next prince. 誰か王太子の称号が授与された段階で、後継ぎレースで完了する。誰かに王太子。By the time somebody received the title of the crown prince, the race for the next king is already over. でも、俺はそもそも後継者レースに参加できていない。As for me, I'm not even able to compete in the race.
殿下は行かれるんで
You're gonna go, Prince? What? は？俺が行かずにしてどうすんだよ。は？ What will happen if I don't go?
いや、ボロンドじゃなくて、キラル様とタラキン様のところ。いつも行くと喧嘩になるから。
We're not talking about Bolin. We're talking about to see Master Kirar and Master Tarakin. You'll always end up in a fight. 俺はため息をついた。そうだ、それが残っていた。Yeah, now that you mention it, I do have that remaining. 挨拶して来いって言われたからな。Dad told me to greet them.
おい、かけるか？殿下と王子は喧嘩するに一縷。
Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Master and the princess are going to fight. I bet 1 rune on it.
俺も喧嘩するに一ルン。
I bet 1 rune on it too.
俺は喧嘩するに2ルーンだ。
I put 2 runes on it.
バカ、賭けにならねえだろうが。
Dumbasses. That's not gonna be a bet.
筋肉の雨が降るぞ。
It's gonna be a shower of sarcasm. I think maybe I'll end it here because it does take a lot out of me. Wait, let me think. Because like, we're gonna see both of the princes now. Okay. I do feel a bit tired right now. Okay, I think I'll put this off for tomorrow. Okay, like translating things as well spontaneously, it's a bit tiring. So I'll put this on hold and I'll continue tomorrow. Like, it's gonna be short. Okay. From what I see here, I only have 2. I only streamed twice. Okay. I only streamed twice for my Japanese stream for this. So I think by tomorrow we'll be able to finish it, okay? Like, yeah, I think I'll be able to finish it tomorrow, okay? So it should be going faster tomorrow, okay? But as for now, I think this is where we'll end, okay? So tomorrow we'll pick it up from here and we'll play until the finish of the trial, okay? Yeah. So that's all for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for it, okay? I do want to take my rest. But weirdly enough, this makes me want to play the full game. I haven't touched the full game. I haven't even installed it. I downloaded it, but I haven't installed it. Like I have what? It's rather than like that. I haven't like started it. Like I've been putting it off hold for a while. Yeah, playing this really like makes me wanna experience the story again. Wait. Oh no, it's gonna be a lot tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot tomorrow. I'm thinking back. After this, we're gonna meet the prince. After that, we're gonna meet that. Then we're gonna head to Bolin. The Bolin is not gonna be that long. I'm thinking like I really want to finish it by tomorrow, but I'm tired right now. But anyhow, I think this okay. Like I need to take my rest. Okay, so tomorrow we'll pick it up. Okay, so let me rest. Okay, let me rest. Tomorrow we'll pick it up, and well, I'm still feeling tired from work today. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, and that's all for now. Bye bye.